Welcome to Approved with Megan and Wendy, the podcast where we share one item we're using and loving every single week. We're your hosts. I'm Megan Samarin.
And I am Wendy Nielsen.
If you want to catch up with us outside of the podcast, you should follow us on Instagram, where we are constantly sharing things we are using and loving and that make our life better. We are Megan and Wendy.
Email us. We want to know what you're using and loving this week, meganandwendy@gmail.com, or you can tag us on Instagram.
We'd love it if you would join our Patreon community. We drop bonus episodes there 4 times a month on Mondays. We talk pop culture. We talk life at home. We talk all the behind the scenes stuff that you don't get over here. We would love to have you be a listener there.
Especially because
Approved is moving exclusively to Patreon at the end of this month, May.
Yeah.
One more month of episodes here, and then you got to get them on Patreon.
That is right.
You can get a free week at any time, patreon.com/Megan and Wendy, to listen, check it out, see what we're all about over there before you commit to a monthly membership at the bargain basement price of $5 a month.
Seriously.
What do you have for us?
Well, speaking of Instagram, you shared, if I may, a kick-ass reel.
Oh, thank you.
Or story. I don't know what it was.
It was a reel.
Of our Lazy Susan habit. And the comments, people are freaking loving Brightroom. That's the brand from Target.
Yeah.
I know you didn't get your Lazy Susans from Target.
I did not.
I did. And the brand is Brightroom. So I have another Brightroom item to share.
Yeah.
My item is the large drop front heavy duty stacking storage bins from Brightroom, available at Target. These are black compared to the clear, aesthetically pleasing ones.
Yeah.
These are the workhorse ones. Mm-hmm. These are for some garage storage. Now, I have moved into a new house. I know, shoot me already. I've talked about it a million times. But our garage storage situation is not great. And my husband likes to think that the garage is his domain. It's really not. But he likes to think it is.
Do you have cabinets in your new garage?
We do. We have.
Wendy had a 3-car garage in her last home. She had a glut of cabinets.
And we moved to a 2-car garage with very limited cabinets. Mm-hmm. And at the old house, we had drawers and small cabinets, large cabinets, a lot. This house just has they're very nice, but we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And my husband, like I said, thinks he's organizing it out there. I have to always go in after him and redo it because it's we have all these stuff, wood glue, home DIY repair stuff. And he just laid it all out there on this.
Put it in a Lazy Susan.
I know. But these, what I bought, they're stackable, right? So I bought 3 of them and they stack and they have a front opening. So you just reach in and grab it. So I bought 3 of them. I bought them for inside of the cabinet originally, but realized that they're not tall enough to hold bottles of stuff. Mm-hmm. So what I did instead is I put them on top of the workbench. Mm-hmm. And all the little things that were just on top of the workbench, I'm talking a measuring tape and a Sharpie pen and maybe a ruler and a little box of nails, I don't know, whatever, that were just scattered everywhere. I just put them in these stackable containers, and it's all just easy to reach.
Nice.
There's just not a mess out there. I just love it. Look, I grew up with a dad who had the garage was dialed. There, he had the Craftsman toolboxes, and everything has its place. That's the garage I grew up in. My husband's family garage does not look like that. So I need a clean garage space when I go into it.
Yeah, you want it to be a nice place to walk into.
Right. And my husband tries. It's just not my level of
I hear you.
Insane perfection needs.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So anyway, these right now are on sale for $4 a piece. I'm talking, these are not like the nice, pretty, lazy Susan ones. These are for the garage. I don't know where you would put them you probably wouldn't put them at your house. Your garage is organized.
My garage is organized. Yes, it is. I don't do anything in the garage. My husband does all the garage stuff. We have a lot of storage in our garage. I mean, there's lots of bins. It's fairly easy to find things. It's all in cabinets. So it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
But you can open it up and find the leaf blower and find the things that you need. But
do you have like small things, like small tools, that kind of stuff?
So our tools, actually, we mostly keep them in our pantry. We have like small drawers in our pantry where all of our tools are. There's some like painting supplies in the garage.
Yeah.
But all those are just in a bucket, like next to the paint. Our drill is in the garage.
You don't have like sprinkler repair stuff?
We do not.
Nothing like that? No. We got a lot of that crap.
I've never repaired a sprinkler. Now we have like a weird drip system, so there are no actual sprinklers.
Nice.
Anyway,
What do you got this week?
well, kind of on theme, I have a cleaning product.
Talk dirty to me.
It is from the Weinmann brand, and it is their gas range cleaner. And believe it or not, I bought it at Home Goods, and I had never seen this product before. We use a lot of Weinmann products. I love their stainless steel cleaner. But in doing a little bit of research, I've discovered that it's not all that easy to find. They sell it in the store At Home.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that store. Very overwhelming.
Very overwhelming. They sell it in Home Goods, but I would not say it's going to be the kind of thing you're always going to be able to. You know what Home Goods is like.
Yeah, it's not always
They're not going to
there.
be stocked there. They just happen to have a giant shelf of Weinmann cleaning products.
Your Target or your Walmart doesn't normally carry this item?
No, it's not carried in Target. It's not carried in Walmart. It's not carried in Home Depot per any of their websites. Isn't that interesting?
What is it again?
It is a gas range cleaner and degreaser. So I have a gas stove and I clean it regularly. But the problem is once stuff gets like burnt on there, regular cleaning.
Even like sprayed on doesn't work?
No, Spray Dawn does a good job. But there's still some like the surface looks clean, but if you look at the grates, it's been 11 years. So I took all the grates off, put them in the sink and sprayed them all down, and then I let them sit because it says for heavy you can let it sit for 30 minutes. So I did that, and then I went and cleaned the surface of the stove, and it wiped away everything quickly on the surface of the stove. And then my burners have like little caps on them.
Yes.
That get gross.
Yes.
And so I realized those were kind of ucky. So I put those in the sink, sprayed those. Let me tell you, I started off by just rinsing everything off, and the gunk that just rinsed away, I was like,
so satisfied.
so then I did a second round and scrubbed a little bit. I hadn't really bought in for like scrubbing each of the grates individually when I started my cleaning. So I was like, this is going to take a little bit more time. So it needs a second round, but it loosened everything right up. Again, we're talking about 11 years worth of gunk. My stove looks clean from afar.
It does.
But if you get up close and personal with the grates.
Yeah.
Anyway, it loosened everything up. You could scrub it away. I was very happy with it. It is still available on I keep saying Weinmann. The brand is Weinmann, Weiman. I apologize. It's still available on their website, so I don't believe it has been discontinued. It is available on Amazon. I paid $4.99 for it.
How expensive is it on Amazon?
I paid $4.99 at Home Goods. On the Wyman website, it's $7.49. At Amazon, it's $9.99.
Oh, wow.
So it is an upcharge. Look at your Home Goods because that's a steal of a deal.
Yeah.
And they had a ton of Wyman products there. So if you're a fan of that brand, it does appear that they are sold at a good price there.
I mean, I think they're the gold standard in the stainless steel.
That's my favorite stainless steel cleaner.
Yep.
So I'm very happy with this. And I've used like an easy off on my oven in the past on my stove grates, and that does work. But in the process of removing the grease, it also removes several layers of brain cells.
I will never use Easy Off again to clean my oven.
No,
It was
I'd rather have
traumatic.
my oven have burnt on food on the inside
me
than use
too.
easy off.
It is 2024. Easy Off has not come up with a better solution.
I do think they have a fume-free version, but I'm not certain that it's actually all that much
I mean,
better.
live with your dirty ovens, people. Don't kill your brain.
No.
Wow.
And don't use the self-cleaning option on your oven. It's actually really bad for it.
Really?
Yeah. And they say if you've ever used oven cleaner in your oven, you should never use the self-cleaning option.
No.
I'm afraid of it because my mother used the self-cleaning option once and it set the smoke detector off.
Yeah, it gets all fiery.
And you can't turn it off once it starts. No, thank you.
It's like a barbecue. You know how they say like you got to turn your barbecue up real high after you're done cooking on it to like burn everything off?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, hot tip.
I just scrub it down the next time I turn it back on.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that too. But no, I'm not using the self-cleaning on my oven.
No. So I recommend this. I'm a big fan of this product.
Yeah, I might hit your Home Goods after this.
Yeah.
See if they have it.
See what they got.
Yeah, exciting.
Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. If you love this podcast, we do love your 5-star ratings and reviews, and you can leave them in the podcast app of your choice. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.